Welcome to a solo Rust adventure. Did I do it right? Well, today I've decided to change my life. And I'm gonna play like the Rust YouTuber Willjum in an attempt to actually enjoy my Rust life. And well, here's how that went. The bears. Freaking. You? How about the server, collectively, of course, lets me leave the beach? How about that? Can we try that just for a second? Wouldn't that be nice? Just so, you know, get some content for the YouTube channel. But sometimes in Rust, all it takes is one play, one moment, and everything becomes worth it. Ah, yes. Ah, victory. I've done it. I've won. The server is mine. Or it's mine. Deaths are inevitable. Alright. I think we have some resources to put up a base. So I'm gonna try and do that. Let's just hope nobody else shows up. And with that, I started crafting the materials necessary to slap together a little 2x1. So my wipe was finally off to a good start, but to make it a full wipe, I created 3 goals. The first being to build a sick base, and the second, obviously, to farm a lot, and the third was to do a little bit of grubbing. And theoretically, after having done all that, I can actually attain enlightenment, so let's do this. Challenge me, boy. Think you had what it takes. Know your place, fool. Ah, that poor guy. He just didn't know what he was missing. Can hardly blame him. There we go. Shoot nakeds like that? No. Unfortunately, my first day would look a lot like that screen, and my mental started taking a hit. But despite that, here's what I got done anyways. Now, you gotta hit more shots than that. Well, we may have done a little bit of rage quitting yesterday, but I'm confident I can cut that. Sorry for the terrible Willjum impression, it's supposed to be part of the video's humor or something, but if you play solo Rust, you know life sucks sometimes. But the key to having a good experience is not giving up. And not giving up turned out to be a vital reason as to why this is one of my most enjoyable Rust solo wipes. So I smacked a few trees and got to work. And I'm just starting to figure that out after watching. For my next task, I crafted up my favorite primitive combo, the crossbow and the nail gun, and then I did a bit of a scrap run to get some resources for my base. Crafting the huge. I don't die instantly this time. I think I'm gonna go slap around some Rust children, per se. I don't know why I pull out 20 scrap every time when I'm trying to make a nail gun. I swear, I'm a freaking idiot. I might be going to kill that guy next. That was my first target. Purpose is to kill. Ah. Are you kidding me? Oh! I'm going back. So many. And so it was another rough start to the day. But my spirits were still high, and I decided to place another bag and start from scratch. Oh, and a battery. Man, my base smells like a Willjum base already. Oh. It's still hitting me. Are you kidding me? That hurts so bad. Come on, man. And we're back. Somehow I didn't die. I think there's still hope, gamers. Space efficiency right here, ladies and gentlemen. Space efficiency. What you love to see. Let's get it. Card room. Let's see how that goes. And so what happened next was me making an attempt at getting the blue card from the harbor. Since you've made it this far, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It would help me out a lot, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks. Exactly that. I'm not really willing to fight that guy without a shotgun. So, oh, you're behind me. Ah, shouldn't have done that. Satchel. Oh, that's do a little bit of damage. In the end, I wiped the harbor clean, but I couldn't find a fuse to activate the card room, so it started getting a little too dark for me, and I started to head home. So that play was a huge confidence booster, and it gave me a key item for this wipe, the revolver. That's what we love to see. Love to see. Alright, so I'm gonna need some more components to craft a rev, so I'm gonna junkyard again, I think. Hopefully we come back with some juice. Oh, it's freaking scary. Apparently wolves can hop the rocks now. Fun fact, kids. Now give me your skull. What the heck? What the heck? What is this? Gary! Let me hit your wolf. Come on, man. Now let's go. I like how secluded the junkyard is. It's like my favorite monument, so having it on a separate part of the map is... We're gonna have a little fact check moment here on that. We'll see if there's any... Give me the pipes, bro. No pipe barrel. No pipe. You can just hit these freaking signs totally. I need a rug. Of course, not gonna be no. After finally getting the pipes, I waited for the night to end and started to craft some revolvers. But as I was shuffling through my base, I heard some gunshots outside, so I quickly crafted the revolver and went outside to check it out. After that fiasco, I was killed again and put on a bag timer, so I decided to go farm for some stone and start actually making my base. Now I know it shows me only hitting like 2.5 nodes there, but I almost fell asleep on my keyboard. So I decided to do a couple of rather unexciting scrap runs. Yikes. Oh, I would have mauled it hard if he killed me. That's cool. He's back, bro. Thank goodness. What's with these guys? I think it was a different guy, actually. I'm so stupid. Fire me, I'm the worst player in the game. We'll just you know what, we'll cut that out. I had the blue cards, so that's good. Get a funny guy. So after seeing multiple guys, I hightailed it home with the loot I had already acquired. It was especially important I made it home with the blue card, which turned out to be a vital necessity for this wipe. After that harbor run, it started to get pretty late. So I crafted a few things and got some wood and logged off for the night. We're here on day 3 of the wipe. I have clearly made so much progress. Obviously. Huh. Anyways. Hopefully I am able to make my video more like a Willjum video this day. I plan to do some base expansions and a little bit more roams, hanging out, and some chill vibes. So let's get into it. My base expansion. My genius idea. Most cozy, most comfortable base is this. Freaking 125 for research though. Oh my God. Where did it all go? So sick. This is probably my favorite base I've ever made. Of all time. Ever. Frankly. Oh yeah. This is the one. You've outdone yourself again, Brandon. What can I say? Oh yeah. Any ideas for comments? I know I'm probably the most attractive Rust YouTuber, but
no.
Okay. The main part of the base is almost together. I have to remove this tree. It's blocking my perfect view. Thank you. No place here. The Eternals base. Behold, a magnificent work of art, inspired probably by God. I'm in love with this place. Look at the sunset. Psych! Don't care. Here. Freak. I'm sick and tired of you. Isn't this game so beautiful? Yeah. We'll go with that. Nice. Floor, shooting floor. And bam. Wow. Things gone hog wild. At this point in the wipe, my base was almost complete, but I was down a little bit of stone. And what I thought was just another farm run turned out to actually be a meeting of legends, and an important part of this solo story. Let's go! What we needed. Rock Finder 3000. The horses named. And well, that's exactly what he did. I love this horse. He was my everything, my only friend on a solo wipe. And so he did what any two friends would do. Subject the other to forced slave labor for probably an unethical amount of time, but who's counting? What am I talking? I mean, beautiful work of art, masterpiece. So sick. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Nice. Yep. This base is impenetrable. I don't foresee it being raided. It's probably a 20 rocket raid if I had to guess. Definitely not worth their time. Plus, not profitable, so not worth. And now that I finished my not scuffed base, I decided it was time to have a little bit of fun. Having a rock finder. Gonna get some shoes. Bit of ornament. Apple Gray? That's a dumb name. These are the shoes though, buddy. Love you. This harbor run proved to be pretty unexceptional. But don't leave yet, because this is the part in the story when it starts to get good. I'll have Rockfinder looking right through my window. Aw, look at him. Aw. So cute, sticking his head in it. So in a part of this video that was not recorded, I actually found one of the most important items of the wipe, the rug. Because I wouldn't be playing a Willjum wipe right without one. Look at it. Give it a full 360. That's good. Wow.
Ah, victory!
Before it turned dark, I went to the junkyard and I came across, well, what was probably the second best item in the game, at least for this wipe. Oh.
Are you ready for a miracle?
No. wind. Huge come up there. Bag secured. Now this play was huge for two reasons. The first, obviously, the Thompson, which is probably one of the most broken tier 2 weapons in the game right now. And second, if you didn't catch it, was the Satchel, which I didn't have the blueprint for yet. Now with the Satchel and Bean Camp blueprint, I was ready to actually do some raiding. But first I wanted to do a roam with the Thompson.
I was trying to do that to bait them to find a head down there.
What's this guy doing? Two of them.
Same thing as me. Probably a compound blade too, that's so sick.
Get out. So I had my fun, but it was time to get serious. So I took a quick break so I could start grinding for the raid. But that's when tragedy struck. No! No! Are you kidding me, bro? The horse got freaking taken from my base. I wasn't even gone for that long. Are you kidding me? Rust is a cruel, cruel game. They probably took it and started eating it like pigs. My most prized steed. Are you kidding me? This is a disaster. I don't know what to say anymore. This tragedy fueled the fires of hate. Now, I wasn't going to be raiding for fun. I was out for blood. Are you kidding me? Why was that there, bro? I'm going back. I don't even care. Yeah. Really quickly, let me fill you in on why I decided to raid these guys. Perhaps you remember this Ioka kid. Well, I was almost 100% sure that that was his base I was raiding now. So let's find out. We've done it. The loot, I'll be honest, looking kind of bad. Was it worth it? Yes, absolutely. So it turned out that my guess was actually wrong, and the loot happened to be really not that good. However, I found something that made this raid worth their damnation. These guys... Wait a second. They could have been the ones who killed my horse. Look at this. So all of a sudden my horse is gone, and I raid them and find meat. That's what I thought. It was a revenge raid. Oh, hey, actually, chainsaws. Really sick. So the raid was over, and I actually avenged Rockfinder. But this is where my problems just start to begin, as it sounded like there was multiple counters outside. Right there. Silly little guys. Oh, there's the other one. There's 3 of them, really. So unfortunate. Go. Are you kidding me? The lag. That lag is so unfortunate. So I was killed and lost what was basically my only 2 raid kits. The raid was secured, but I had lost, honestly, my best loot at the time. But I wasn't done yet. I was for sure gonna get my stuff back. Go back to the output. Where'd he go? gosh, where'd the custom go? It just disappeared. Ah! GG's. At this point I had lost basically all of my crafted weapons. Everything except for one nail gun. So I decided to use it for one last hoorah. Give me that back. Yeah. I had done it. I had won and killed the counter raiders, and got back all of my stuff and honestly more. With this 3v1, a successful raid, and all the raid loot secured, I was pretty satisfied with the way this wipe turned out. And hey, I even ran back and got the rest of the stuff that I didn't pick up the first time. Alright. Back and see. And so, that was a solo Willjum-like adventure on Rust. And really quickly, before the video ends, let's go over those goals I mentioned earlier in the video. However, this wipe couldn't have a proper conclusion without paying respects to my best and only friend. It's been an honor, Markfinder. I know there's a place in heaven for you, where all the good horses are. Goodbye, my friend. It's been an honor.